The great culture shift.
Things are changing.
That is a fact. As most things do.
If you teleported someone from 10 years ago to today, their first impression would be that not much has changed. Phones got bigger, prices went higher, and GTA 6 still hasn't come out yet. But us who have actually lived through that period, though, we know the truth.
That was a crazy time. Yo, shout out the Barbie movie.
Is the same.
I'm not gonna lie. Barbie, what was that, 2023? Barbie was my favorite movie of 2023. I enjoyed the fuck out of Barbie, I'm not gonna lie. I went to go see it with a female friend. Shit was fun. I wore pink too and all that.
Hip-hop was the biggest genre in the world. Now
I had to go with the theme.
Everyone was holding their tongue and staying PC. Now, nobody cares. Today I want to answer the question on everyone's mind. What the fuck happened? These are the 5 stages of a culture shift.
Stage 1.
There's 5 stages.
Beginning.
Welcome to the year 2014. We're here at the tail end of Obama's presidency. V-necks are cool, Instagram filters and Vine videos are at their peak.
Nah, for real, I miss Vaughn.
Got him!
Oh, yes, I miss her.
Yeah.
Everyone is doing the ice bucket challenge and Happy by Pharrell.
Even this
Williams
nigga Trump did it? That's funny.
on the planet.
That shit was so lame to me. Did I do it? No. I didn't do this challenge. I did an even dumber challenge. I did the what was it, the crate challenge? Oh my god, that challenge was so fucking stupid. I didn't bust my ass luckily, but I was better off doing this challenge than the other one.
Well, kinda joyful. Yeah, you guys remember that? I mean, if Happy dropped today, it would flop diabolically, become a TikTok meme, and get categorized as coworker music all within a 48-hour window. Things wouldn't stay like this for long, though, as behind all the corny enthusiasm in the pop sphere, change was coming.
In the most unexpected.
Yeah, 2016 was like that switch up, which is pretty true. Yeah, about saying hip-hop, 2016 was that switch up.
Hip-hop had at one point been a massively successful and influential genre.
Was it 2016 or 2015?
By the time 2014 rolled around, though, it seemed like those days were long gone, and that the once giant cultural force was on its last legs. Some may have disagreed, but the charts certainly seem to point in that direction, as 2014 statistically marked the lowest presence the genre had had on there in a long time. Mainstream hip-hop was dead, and the genre needed a spark, a wave that would pull it back up to the center of everyone's attention.
Who was a mainstream hip-hop artist in like the late 2000s, though?
There is growing outrage tonight after an unarmed African-American teenager was shot and killed by police in the St. Louis suburb of Ferguson, Missouri.
Leading up to 2015, several disconnected examples of inequality had managed to cross over from online virality to nationwide outrage.
They're mad. I'm mad. We should all be mad, man. We should all be angry because of what's going on right now.
We are asking for games to be more inclusive. We're asking for games to acknowledge that we exist and that we love games.
With the rise of social media, there was a growing feeling that everyday people now had the power to make an actual change. Nobody really knew at the time, but this was only the beginning of something much greater. In stage 1, the seed is planted, a foundational idea is shared amongst the collective. The vibes are in the air, okay? And now it's up for people to grab them and make them into something real. Most stop here, but every so often, they move into
Stage 2.
I think he was like 15, 16 in that video. That's crazy.
Seeing the stale atmosphere hip-hop's veterans had left behind, the new generation decided to try something different.
Was Flo Rida a part of the new generation?
Doug want to play some new shit.
Bro, do not fucking put Ben Macklemore.
You could hear their music
That's
online,
Thugger, nigga.
mainly on SoundCloud and YouTube, and every once in a while one would creep onto the radio. These so-called mumble rappers didn't take pride in their lyricism or messaging. They just put all their focus into energy, swag, and melodies. They were seen as a joke, okay? Most people didn't take them seriously, so they didn't see it coming. But over time, these artistic choices would form into a distinctive sound and aesthetic in the underground. And soon enough, with nothing happening in the mainstream, these fresh ideas would begin rapidly gaining traction. By the time 2016 rolled around, SoundCloud artists were blowing up overnight. All of a sudden, hip-hop is cool again, and everyone is talking about it.
I know these old hip-hop heads is pissed. Oh, like Joe Budden? I know you watching this shit like...
Put up on your bitch, she sucked my dick, and then you kissed the
Goddamn.
That's the worst freestyle I ever heard in my life.
Memes, debates, and micro trends are at an all-time high.
I just read about this kid who spent 15 hours saying Gucci Gang.
The new wave is coming, and everyone can feel it too. It's 2016, the year most Gen Zers talk about like it was the last time they felt happy. And I'm Gen Z, and they're absolutely right. That shit was just different. I'm sorry.
It's so funny because I have somewhat of the same experience, but like 2016, it was a good year. It was a good year, but like I don't know. I'm not overly like on 2016, but I think that's probably because I'm not gonna lie. In 2016. That was like I had like my first like real job in the summer where I was working like 8-hour shifts, and I was working at a pool, but I couldn't swim in a pool. So I was just working in like 90-degree weather while watching people like go in the water, enjoy their time, hang out with friends, hang out with family members, and just have a great time while I'm just suffering the heat. I think I had that was a different job. I had a regular shirt on. Was I even able to have shorts? Oh my god, I think I was able to like have shorts on occasionally, but I think I had to wear like jeans for the most part. Like 2016 was an odd year for me. It was a pretty good year, but I'm not that high on it like others, like other Gen Zers.
Like you put your Yeezys on, grab your hoverboard, go out in the street.
I forgot about hoverboards.
Open the Pokemon Go app. You go online and there's like a new vibe.
I just wasn't a Pokemon person.
Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white man.
Damn Daniel, Mannequin Challenge, Running Man, Juju on that beat. No real worries, just Harambe, Killer Clowns, and the 73-9 Warriors. Like compare that shit to now, all these
not gonna lie, that solidified 2016 as a great year for me. I can't lie.
Have is
6'7", 6'7".
What you know about the dab, Young Buck?
It's crazy how Young Boy made that shit popular.
Wish you were Unc.
I don't understand how that white kid make this shit popular.
Back into the real
I forgot about Killer Clowns.
As Trump gets elected president, more and
I
more
definitely forgot about Killer Clowns. And it's crazy too, because in 2017, I wasn't even paying attention to our president. I didn't know if it was Trump. I didn't know it was Obama. I didn't know who was the president. I was in my senior year of high school.
Feeling a responsibility to stand up and finally say something. At this point in time, the outrage we saw at the start of the decade started becoming more and more frequent. As useless as that sounds, they actually made a difference.
Oh, my fault. I said young boy. No. My fault. I meant young boy as the white boy. I didn't mean it like young boy the artist. The kid. The kid is a young boy, so I said young boy. No, I didn't mean Wabi. I didn't mean. That's funny. My bad. Oh my god. This is 2017? This is all 2017? Damn. Now why Bill Cosby look like that?
All get packed up. It's over with. The internet finally made people answer for their shitty past.
Colin Kaepernick sitting down, he said, to take a stand against the growing number of unarmed black men killed by police and racial injustice in general.
We just got out of a long-term relationship with a very boring...
That nigga Joe Rogan is not that funny, to be honest. I watched like 2 of his fucking things. He's just like, he has some eye jokes, but it's not, I guess, not my demographic. He said, now they've been locked up for mad long.
But
Really? Wait, what did Killer Clowns do? They well, I mean, I guess they kill people. What would like the? I have no idea about Killer Clowns. I was not in the Killer Killer Clown bubble.
By the man voted into office by millions of other Americans.
Fake hair, she's racist. She's always lying. We don't care.
You don't have an option. You have to stand up, speak up, act up.
On Hollywood's biggest night, it was activism that took center stage. So I'm
I'm talking about Kells too. Oh, we're talking about them. I thought you were talking about the Killer Clowns. Oh yeah, they've been locked up for a minute now. Not OD, not even that long, cause they haven't even been locked up for a decade yet, right? It ain't been that long. It ain't been that long. That nigga did. It's crazy, cause Diddy gonna get out before probably 2030. That's crazy. Activism takes center stage at the Oscars. Equality, diversity, other DEI.
Ventilating a little bit. If I fall over, pick me up because I've got some things to say.
Our voices joining together in a mighty chorus that is finally saying, time's up.
We put up monuments for the feminists. Tell the NRA they in God's way.
As we moved closer to the end of the decade, those who never had a voice increasingly started banding together and seeing
Christine Blasey Ford and the man she said sexually assaulted her. Judge Brett testified on
the positive effects their actions now have.
Didn't know about none of this.
Thought to themselves, maybe we can actually do this.
Stage 2 occurs when all those people who shared a common idea in stage 1
8
start
years?
linking
Almost
up,
a decade.
connecting, and building towards a common goal. The new wave is in full effect and ascending rapidly into
stage 3. Peak.
Oh, Kelly got life, but they both got life, right?
Stage 3 marks
the average Joe. Bro, this did that walk up is so legendary. It's
whatever
insane.
it is, then becomes increasingly commercial and accessible for mass consumption. At this point, your alcoholic uncle will bring up Thing at a family gathering.
Wait, he said peak was 2019?
I don't give a fuck. They don't cancel me. I cancel them.
Damn.
Your parents ask you about Thing. SNL makes an awkward skit on Thing, which will make you slightly uncomfortable and chuckle one time.
Nah, that was actually, it was corny, but it was pretty funny.
Who the fuck?
It was like cringe
watches
funny.
This shit?
And even though this seemed like the natural trajectory of both movements, nothing could possibly prepare people for what was about to come.
Good evening and thank you for
so
joining us. We are
speak.
going to
That's
begin right
crazy.
now with breaking news because the World Health Organization has declared the coronavirus outbreak a pandemic.
COVID just hit. Everyone's inside.
Yo, I remember that. Yo, I wish I could remember the month that we stopped cheering for nurses and doctors and all essential workers, like in 2020. Because we used to do that where every 7 p.m. used to cheer for them, shout out to them, all that shit, and then out of nowhere, it just died.
Scared.
Don't know where it went.
But I'm not gonna lie, I was happy as fuck. You're telling me I don't have to go to school and I can spend the entire day doom scrolling? Bro, sign me up.
It has to come from the same virus to be in the same family. Viruses come in families. Stop touching niggas with your hands.
This was the era of face masks, Zoom meetings, Among Us sessions.
Yo, I never seen that video. Yo, that nigga was dumb tight.
Decade of protests.
I said, stop touching me with your hands. I felt that. Nah, I felt that. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that's no. I need.
Justice became unavoidable.
Yo, that
Black Lives Matter
got
movement
it.
has unleashed a wave of protests against racism worldwide.
If you've exhausted every option of peaceful,
I don't know why. It was just so out of nowhere. And I felt his pain because niggas was being on some dirty shit during a whole pandemic. That shit was blowing my ass. But yo, that is funny.
Became unavoidable and
oh my God, I don't know
The
what
Black
he's
Lives
talking
Matter
about.
movement
BLM.
has unleashed a wave of
BLM.
protests against racism worldwide.
if you've
A lot of
exhausted
grifters.
every option of peaceful protest for decades, and the prosecution of police still hasn't changed, what would you do?
Protest is pretty fucking amazing. They seem to be dedicated to change
Really?
in a way that
I can't remember anything like this in my life.
The state of pop culture at this point showed us that racial awareness was mandatory.
Facts.
LGBT
2K still be giving out those shirts and
necessary,
face masks
and
for free.
Social justice was cool.
They still stand up for Black lives.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
Oh my god.
I take.
Yo, this shit was blowing. Yo, no, this shit. It's not. This shit was blowing minds. This shit still blows minds. White people that still be on that white hatred shit. I'm the problem. Like, yo, it's like the whole point goes over their head. Like, I can't even. That shit's just funny.
Responsibility. I take responsibility.
That shit is just so
for
funny.
every unchecked moment.
Next, and what is possibly my second favorite story this month,
Like,
Netflix
bro,
and Amazon.
no specific one white person can be held responsible for the entirety of white history. That's a crazy ass statement to make.
Amazon Prime came together to fight homophobia.
Quote.
An
unnecessary gay
character.
No,
Sorry,
for real.
you've yet to realize that every gay person is very necessary.
700,000 likes.
We love gay people too.
Yo, they made SpongeBob gay, which I don't care. Don't care. But it's like it made no sense to me because SpongeBob never had he never had a girlfriend. He never was like speaking to anyone romantically in any way, shape, or form. So I just didn't. If anything, SpongeBob could have been asexual. Like, wasn't Bob always gay? I think he was supposed to, like, I feel like because of the character was like kind of flamboyant and like had no problem being like feminine at times, like wearing makeup or wearing dresses and all that stuff. I feel like he could have been gay. He could have been gay. I don't care. But it's like I don't feel like it needed to be like said. Like it could have just been up in the air. Cause like I said, SpongeBob could be gay, but he also could be asexual. It's a fucking sponge. It's a fake character. Like we don't need to add a sexual we don't even need to add a sexual orientation to it. SpongeBob could have been a girl. He could have been a man. I don't fucking care. It's a character. Like I just didn't see a point in even adding that on
tune
top
into
of
the
it.
radio to hear the #1 song in the country,
But that's just me, though.
Montero.
What the? Oh. Yo, I would.
Hey. Oh, let me stop.
Bro, what?
I gotta edit that out.
Is he not gay? Is he not gay? He played not Crack and Sandy. Nah, yeah, people thought that SpongeBob and Sandy might have had something between them. It also low-key could have been SpongeBob and Pearl, cause Pearl was kind of like low-key showing like hints that she liked SpongeBob and all that stuff. So it could have been that too. Like I don't fucking know, but like it seemed like they just added seasoning on a dish that was cereal. Like if that makes sense. Like
I feel like you homophobic. No, I'm not
It's just-
homophobic.
it
Girl
wasn't
boss
necessary.
main leads dominated TV.
I belong to no one.
Yeah, they was trying hard for this one. For the girl boss.
identify as
Oh my
non-binary.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy. I gotta rewatch Miss Marvel. I genuinely like the movie. I don't really like the character because she kind of tries too hard to be like a tomboy. I feel like it's kind of forced. But I actually like the movie still. They revealed. What does non-binary mean again? Oh yeah, changing the pronouns and shit. Yeah.
Really
I forgot
long
about that.
history of black people not being treated fairly in this country. It has to stop.
Quinn has gender dysphoria. Her assigned gender is not the one she identifies.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
Moral purity became everything. Okay, how much do you care? How good of a person are you? Those were the main questions of the COVID era. At the same
Really? Yo, I'd be out the loop. Cause I'm not gonna lie. I was being irresponsible during COVID. I was, but then again, like I was still socially distancing myself and still always staying clean as fuck. But like I was outside every day. I ain't gonna
Same
lie.
time that social
I was
justice
outside every day.
issues were reaching their zenith, hip-hop
When the
was
weather
also
got good.
peaking. Coasting off the momentum of the SoundCloud wave, the entire genre had embraced the homogenous trap aesthetic. But not without reason.
Bro, I miss
it
when the
worked,
baby was on
and
top,
it
bro.
didn't stop working.
Lil
It
Nas,
was the sound
the
of
gay,
pop charts
he the
and
gay,
pop
he the gay,
culture. Every
of
commercial
2020.
had a trap beat in the background.
Where
Labels
is
started
Lil Nas X? I feel like
mass-producing industry plans to
we do
capitalize
not hear
on
about
the
him no
gold
more.
mine
I feel like we haven't heard about him in
mainstream
like
rap had
2
become.
years.
Nav was selling 100.
Shout out Nav.
First week. What are we talking about?
Shout out
At this
Nav.
point,
I
hip-hop was the
I will
biggest
forever
genre of
fuck with
music
Nav
in
songs.
the world, becoming bigger than it had ever been. Even larger-than-life pop stars were desperate to jump on the wave.
When you see the max, they stacked up like my ass, yeah. Go from the south to the booth, make it all back.
Ariana Grande had a whole era where she just spray painted her skin brown.
I'm like, bitch, that's my cookie.
Wow.
It's my juice, okay?
Yo, what the fuck? Ariana Grande was moving like this?
Carry on.
Talked strictly.
She dead looks.
This is the Mac I'm here to talk about today, girl. Come on.
And made watered down trap music.
I remember this song. It was kind of funny.
Come on, girl.
This is actually real. Like her fans call it the Blackiana era.
In just a couple of years' time, both of these movements had managed to conquer the world.
Yo, I don't be in the loop. Wait, was she doing blackface? No, that's not. Is that technical? No. That's not blackface. That's not blackface. So she was just spray tanning herself a little darker. That is, wow.
And now, having been rewarded with great success, the founders are
Wow.
no longer focused on innovating.
I don't know what to.
Instead,
I
their
don't know
primary
what to
goal
say
is
to that.
maintain their status,
Racist-
polishing the
is
ideas
it-
that had worked so well
I
for
don't
them
need, like.
in the past.
I don't know if it's racist. I think. Well, it might have been like it might have. Like like she's trying to stereotype black people or something like that. I don't know. She's trying to be
Meet
down with the
Drake.
crew.
It's the end
Like,
of
what the
2021,
fuck?
and he's the biggest rapper in the world, larger than life and in complete control of hip hop. It hadn't always been this way, though. Once upon a time, he was just an awkward, geeky kid who stuck out like a.
Now, yeah, we
sore
all
thumb
know
amongst
the
his
Meek
rapper
Mill
peers.
beef set it off. It took Drake to new heights.
While on radio, young Drake might have been a rising star and hitmaker.
He said
amongst
that's
the hip-hop
racist. My bad.
He was a
That's
laughing
racist. My bad.
I don't like anything about Drake. Mom, I don't like his voice. I don't like what he talks about. I be trying to tell his face. I don't like the way he walks.
Damn.
Like nothing. I don't like his haircut.
An emotional pussy who talked about women and feelings too much.
He's so emotional, man. When did rap become that? He'll just make a song that's just like, oh, I'm crying.
From that point on, Drake did everything in his power to dominate.
Rap has
the
always
rap
been
game,
emotional.
secretly hoping he could change
Bro,
the
white-
mind of all
white
those
men
bullies
trying
who
to-
didn't let him in at the start of the decade. It took a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and a
Rap
lot
has
of
always been
great
emotional.
music. Fast forward to 2021.
Not to, I
and
guess,
Drake
that
had
extent,
gotten
but rap has always been
exactly
emotional.
what he was asking for. His vulnerable and emotional approach had completely changed the foundation of the rap game and was finally accepted as normal. Drake was now not only the undisputed king of the biggest music genre in the world, but also well respected in almost every corner of its culture, even managing to convince
Nah,
some
Drake
of his
and
street
Jack
friends
Harlow, that
Aubrey
song,
didn't
fire.
want to change things anymore.
Fire.
Aubrey
I still be listening to
wanted
that shit
things
to
to
this
stay
day.
the same.
Not
Nothing
Aubrey.
lasts
Oh,
forever.
now he about to
People
talk about
always
Kendrick.
seem to
Watch.
forget that.
Watch that.
Where there once was a purpose, now isn't.
After Drake, you
People
go.
get cocky, arrogant, and start abusing their power just because they can.
Honestly, if you guys want to
Yeah,
look
he
in my eyes, you
definitely
guys
is.
want to do something?
Oh.
You guys, that's what I thought. No, that's what I thought.
In a figurative sense, this is the point
Why he
where
pressing
the
me?
victim becomes the bully, perpetuating
I
the
do.
cycle of abuse that was responsible for the start of the movement in the first place.
I have to come to the conclusion that inherently I Show Speed is just a piece of shit. I don't see any way someone like this can turn around and redeem themselves and be able to make up for all the disgusting shit that they've done. And
Don't even know what Speed had did at this time, but that is crazy. You're coming after a 17-year. Yo. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Thank God I'm not a part of this culture, this weird ass bubble, this movement. This shit is not for me. This shit is so fucking lame.
Said and influenced for people.
As a guy with a platform, I can't imagine
Another
posting
white
anything
guy.
like that.
Bankrupt them, put them out of business, deplatform them, like actually take them out.
But I'm not gonna lie, y'all light-skinned niggas not safe either. Cause y'all be trying to be on some white passing sometimes. Now that I'm telling you it's gonna happen in like 5 or 10 years. Cause I'm not gonna lie, right now being black is cool. Being black is it's a cool thing. People be doing a whole Ancestry.com little dumbass bullshit to try to see if they black, and if they got a little bit of white, they wanna, oh my god, I don't claim my whiteness. I don't like my. You sound fucking lame. You're a fucking weirdo, and I hope you know that. That shit always fucking annoys me. Like, stay over there. Don't come over here. Y'all trying to fuck with the melanin and all that shit now because it's cool. But 5-10 years ago, it was not cool. I remember being back in middle school and being back in high school. It was always the light-skinned niggas with the curly hair, with the green eyes and all that shit, getting the ladies and all that shit. And shout out to them. Stay over there. Stay over there. Now that women is trying to flip it around, and now they fucking with black men and the darker skins. Now they don't want brown men, they want dark skins now. Like, no, bro, y'all niggas are switching up. Like, stay over there, please.
Financially.
They feel untouchable and unbeatable, convinced that their run will last forever.
I want nothing to do with you, and I won't think twice about it, because you're not worth keeping around.
This exact moment marks the beginning.
Why did
of
that
the
seem
end.
mad sexual?
And now, we take a short break from our program to learn the art of performative progressivism. Brought to you by Mint Mobile.
Welcome. It options are 50% off. Get it while you can.
Sniped.
Stage 4. Decline.
This is where we are, canceling food. Last week they canceled Uncle Ben's rice. No beans, no rice. Trump doesn't even need to build a wall.
We're now beginning week 2 of the left's all-out attack on Joe Rogan.
The liberal mom's lashing out at Euphoria star Sydney Sweeney, calling her racist after she posted photos from her mom's 60th birthday party.
As we started getting deeper into the 20s, the dominance of wokeness in the mainstream and the aggressive tactics it used in eliminating its detractors sparked massive outrage on the other side of the political aisle.
Now, there had to be like Drake hate, I guess, in 2011, because that's when he was kind of like on a come up. But like, I don't think Drake hate was as fierce as it is like now. But yeah, there was some Drake hate, I guess, back in like 2011.
There was a growing rage from those who felt left out and ironically oppressed in popular culture. Zuckerberg became a red pill frat bro at 40 years old. Elon Musk buying X and making it a safe haven for the ostracized and the canceled.
Like wokeness basically wants to make comedy illegal. Which is not cool.
Podcasts become the home of anti-wokeness, with most comedians pulling in millions of views while professing their hate for the social justice movement. Along with them,
it's crazy how people switch so fast.
Audience started rapidly.
That was only what, like 2 years?
Direction. They too.
Oh damn, not sneaker.
Deplatformed, but the sentiment still didn't go away. Woke culture now had an enemy, which was climbing rapidly.
And
things
what's this nigga
slowly
name?
start to
Andrew
get
Tate.
ugly as Stage 4 unraveled.
I really think this
nigga.
is Drake's lowest point yet in terms of level of effort.
No, I disagree. He talking about Honestly Nevermind. To this day, I still listen to Honestly Nevermind. I like the album. Drake, I gotta give it to you. I like the album. It's not a typical Drake album, but I like the album. I'm gonna be honest.
Put almost nothing into this record.
People get fat, washed
I liked
up,
it.
and lazy.
Oh, not
completely
Thug
losing
Thug.
their ability to stick together, innovate, or
Yeah,
adapt
Thug, that's not the
to
best-
new obstacles.
best
At
state
this
to be in.
point, the movement becomes so normalized in the mainstream that it loses its ability to challenge. The once fresh and lively cultural movement is reduced to a cheap trend, an emblem to be worn rather than a piece of resistance that demands reflection and action. The social justice movement went from rallying people towards a common goal to pointless exercises of power over celebrities and athletes who didn't pass
I think he had the
moral
same chair as
purity
me.
test. The moral standards would only go higher and higher as time went by, until even the people inside the movement couldn't live up to them anymore. At that point, the focus turned inward, and the
Loki.
progressive sphere started devouring itself from the inside out.
Word to my mother, I really got the Joe Biden pinatas on deck.
People moved past COVID like it never happened and went
Yeah, they
right
did.
back outside.
Yeah, they did.
Y2K aesthetic dominates everything. Baggy pants are back in style.
Yeah, it is.
It's a new day.
Yeah, it is.
Virality is more important than
I gonna lie, I got mad
Streamers
baggy.
have become the new celebrity.
I got
Diego's
baggy
Death
flares.
Count 3.
I got baggy jorts. I got baggy jeans. I got baggy hoodies. I'm baggied up.
Hip hop is rapidly
Barbinator.
falling off both in quality and popularity.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what to do.
Nah, it does.
How do you stop stage 4 from happening? Well, the answer is
Nigga, you can't.
You don't.
Come on
There's
now.
really only one thing you can do with this.
Duh.
Speed up
The process. Come on now. You gotta speed it up. And we know who sped that shit up, chat.
For most rap
We know.
fans, Kendrick Lamar was always everything Drake couldn't be. He was hailed as hip-hop's golden child right at the start of his mainstream run, quickly becoming the critic and fan favorite.
This is good hip-hop. This is positive hip-hop. This is the kind of hip-hop that we need, that's commenting on social issues.
It was the one section of the audience Drake could never win over, despite trying his hardest. See, unlike Aubrey, Kendrick's main
He
strength
keeps
wasn't
saying
getting
Aubrey
over
is
the
fucked
It was
up.
creating meticulous masterpieces, timeless bodies of work, which set him apart from the rest of the rap game. He was the one people counted on to lead hip-hop into a brighter tomorrow. Even as the SoundCloud wave hit and melodic trap
Come
took
on now,
over,
talk
he
about it.
adapted, wrestling with Drake for the throne of hip-hop well into the 2010s. But then he disappeared.
He just fell over.
And
He just
that allowed Drake to take the reins and lead the way as hip-hop's #1. Fast forward to 2023 and Drake is scoring his 14th #1 album while the genre is in a free fall.
Y'all gonna talk about Mr.
deteriorating
Morale?
into a dark pit of pathetic gimmicks and
God.
desperate trend chasers. Fans were increasingly unhappy, but the mainstream was still eating it up. Truthfully, this corrosive climate suited Drake. As the biggest rapper in the world and a notorious trend chaser himself, he stood only to
is
gain
very
from
true.
the lack of quality and depth the average listener had become accustomed to. Things couldn't go on this way. Something had to be done, and the Golden Child knew exactly what that was.
The king is back! Oh shit!
He's rapping!
Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Little bum.
Oh man, bro. I'm gonna forever be so mad that I wasn't really locked into streaming when Kendrick and Drake was going back and forth, bro. I could have really blew up with that shit.
It's a lot of goofies with a check.
Kendrick's the best. Kendrick's the best rapper. Kendrick is I've always said Kendrick's my favorite.
Nah. I'm not gonna. Well, I don't know about this guy, but I'm not gonna lie. So many people started fucking with Kendrick and started listening to Kendrick, like new people just started fucking with him, and that's good. That's cool that he got a new audience. But bro, there's a lot of fake ass Kendrick fans, yo. I was there from the jump, bro. I was in the group chat fighting. I had Drake stands in the group chat, nigga. Drake was dropping shit. Niggas like, oh, K-Dot go, what K-Dot go drop? Oh, this is some heat Drake just dropped. Oh, Kendrick got a cut back. He got 24 hours. Until Kendrick dropped, what was it? Until he dropped, fuck, what was the, I forget the song at the top of my head. Fuck. The, Family Matter. No, that was Drake. Oh, my, Meet the Grams. It was Meet the Grams. That was crazy. And was it 616 and no, not that one. Fuck. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible
Yes, this
person.
song.
Everyone inside your team
Yes.
is whispering that you deserve it.
I'm literally
This
uploading
song.
Drake's diss right now. How do you have a response up before this even uploaded?
Yo, crazy. Yes.
Kendrick, relax.
Come on, bro. I'm locked in. I know about this shit, bro. I'm locked in, bro.
I can't take this. It's just too much.
Yes, bro.
You never gave us
Yes. You lied. You lied.
An
Yeah.
uprising led to one of the biggest cultural events of the 2020s.
And you like them young. Cell Block 1.
A rap battle in which Kendrick Lamar destroyed Drake.
Body. And all Kai and them, all the streamers, DJ academics, everybody thought Drake was gonna sweep the shit. They thought Drake was gonna win this shit easily. Until the big stepper pulled up. Oh, I need my sound effect. Damn. I fucked up that. I fucked that up, chap.
Slaying the flag bearer of late stage
I fucked
commercial
that up.
trap and finally saying what the culture was feeling out loud. Enough with the hollow, lazy, and unoriginal. We need music
About that, I didn't mean to
that's
pause it, that
creative,
face.
deep, and inspired. Everybody had their fun, but now the party is over.
Like,
and it's time for
Tyler the
something
Creator has been making some fire ass music.
If you say you're voting for Trump, suddenly you're a Nazi, you're Hitler, you're garbage. Enough.
They just want no
That-
Trump, no matter what, and they're
Yo, Eric, you know that he's on FS1 in the morning. He's on some show called Barstool. I don't know nothing about him, but he sounds like an idiot. I'm not
willing to
gonna lie.
gaslight themselves.
He just
Hey,
sounds
so
dumb.
remember all those anti-woke guys from early?
This stupid ass nigga. This nigga is such a grifter, bro. This nigga has literally built his platform off the back of black fans, black people, giving this nigga money, and then this nigga wanna. And it's not even the just the Trump shit. This nigga don't stand up for black people at all, bro. He just uses us, and niggas don't even be realizing it. That shit
in
is
the
so.
video? Yeah, they didn't go away. As a matter of fact, they only multiplied and grew stronger as the public sentiment shifted further and further away from social progressivism. It wasn't just a fleeting feeling. It was a burning hatred towards the status quo that required drastic change. A fire had been started.
I'm not gonna lie. When I seen this video and I seen this picture, I knew it was over, chat. I knew he was gonna win it. Come on, no. I can't even lie. I don't like this nigga. I don't like him. But that picture that they had of him doing that with the blood on the face, it was tough. It was tough.
And no one was putting it out.
I can't lie.
It is now official. CNN projects that Donald Trump has been elected president, defeating
And
Vice
Kamala,
President Kamala
still to
Harris
this day,
and making
Kamala
a
Harris was not a good
comeback
candidate.
unlike any.
To me, I didn't like either choice. I didn't like either choice. I didn't like Joe Biden. Didn't like that nigga either. I don't really know what the fuck Obama really did, other than Obamacare.
We were now.
If we're being honest.
Stage 5.
If we're being honest. If we're being honest, that nigga Obama ain't really do too much.
And that's it. Here we are. It was just announced that for the first time in 35 years, hip-hop spent an entire week without a single song in the top 40 of the charts. The biggest trap releases of the year have all flopped diabolically, and even the average Joes are bored at this point.
Rap is
Oh, that's hot. This your man. Yo, Slick. He talking about your man. He talking about your guy. Fight for your
Even the
rights.
average Joes are bored at
Fight for your artist, nigga. Fight for your nigga.
They talk about hoes, money.
It's the same topics like every single
17
time.
bodies last night, them all in the head. Ain't nobody catching.
Okay, I hope you get caught soon, my brother.
We know that your body's T. We know that you have good poom poom. We know that you
Stop playing rap for the most part, and honestly, I've come to realize it's probably the worst genre there is. Like
Stage 5 is where the movement
I feel like
becomes
what
culturally irrelent.
Niggas just be doing that. They be doing that shit to
Non-factor
rage me.
mainstream. Those from the movement.
Oh
may
my
still
god.
try to-
Yo, I forgot about this album. The Young Thug's latest album. I didn't even listen to a song. I'm not gonna lie. When I seen that as the cover and this nigga was white skinned, I was like, we lost the plot. lost the
recaptured
plot.
the flame, moment that got lost in time, but the
We
people
lost the plot.
have already moved on. The old moves don't work anymore. The shots aren't falling, and the crowd is as quiet as a
Honestly,
church
I'm
mouse.
happy.
The power has been
That's something to
completely
say. How about
stripped
that?
from its previous holders and put into the hands
Nah,
of
honestly,
people who
I'm
are made
happy
to
that
feel
rap
silent.
is like falling off and slowing down. I just wanted to honestly, I want rap to not really be as mainstream anymore. Like it opens up the door to allow so many weirdos into it, and I'm kind of good off that. I want rap to be more, go back to like it being more authentic, more storytelling, give it more of a direction, less about just killing, less about just getting money, less about fucking bitches. Like that's gonna be a part of rap always. That's just ingrained in the culture. That's fair, but like, can we elaborate a little bit more? Can we add a little bit of depth to this? Like, I feel like it's so bare bones now. Like, I want a little bit of meat on my plate. Pause.
Left out
My bad,
before.
pause.
The culture is theirs to shape now.
The liberal mob's lashing out at Euphoria star Sydney Sweeney,
It's funny because like 4 of her movies flopped this year too.
calling her racist after she posted photos from her mom's 60th birthday party.
What did she? I need to see what she posted. Yeah, she did this shit.
Has great genes.
It fucked.
White
it
people
violated.
shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about
I
that
agree with her.
specifically.
That shit is so crazy.
That when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Miss Tan?
Bet.
Genetics.
That's why they don't run.
Just got my color analysis back.
There is a cultural shift happening in the
What?
US. We're seeing a
Dunkin'
move
Donuts
away,
make what?
even in these commercials that are so typically woke.
The zeitgeist
Woke?
showed it wasn't cool to be progressive or liberal.
When you're walking down the street late at night, guess what you're looking for? Black people.
I have a word that I typically call black people who move a certain way to become more agreeable to white people. It's a 4-letter word.
And you equate that with danger.
Another human I would just deport immediately.
We are just so unbelievably fed up with the ghetto ratchet behavior, entitlement, the victimhood.
Platforms no longer care about political correctness. Corporations no longer celebrate Pride Month.
Yep.
Google, no change. IBM, no change. Microsoft, no change.
Or any month, for that matter. It's like they never cared about anything. Wow.
It's so-
Interesting.
Even
Right?
Starbucks
It's almost like they just tried to use us to make money. Like, what? What? A large company just wants to use us for money? Wow. Would have never thought.
out
Never
on the
would have thought.
gays.
They just follow
Country is
trends.
taken
Would have never
over as the
thought.
most popular genre of music.
You have been the light of the day. You are such a gift.
You brought such light.
Look around you. Everything is a byproduct.
She look like
The overbearing
Why she
need
said
for
it like
social responsibility and pure morals of years past has now been replaced by a culture ready to eat up whatever seems authentic, no matter how shitty at its core. When something feels too clean, people crave mess. When everything's ironic, sincerity starts to look rebellious. Every era gives us ideas and moments that change the world
Is he
as
still
we
locked
know
up? I
it.
didn't even
Then
know he's locked up.
we move on. The social justice movement didn't vanish, it dissolved. It was absorbed into the culture.
Yo.
The language
And this nigga don't give a yo.
changed, the expectations changed, and the boundaries moved. And once that happens, it stops feeling like a movement at all and just becomes the new normal. The past decade of hip-hop has been liberating. The genre doesn't take itself nearly as seriously anymore. The gender norms have been broken, and artists are free to bend their voices, their images, and their identities however they want. The demand for change has been met. The movement has served its purpose.
I agree.
Death is inevitable.
I
Death
agree.
is healthy. Nothing, no sound, no movement,
Last
no
forever,
era
nor should
can
it.
or should stay mainstream forever.
I
Now that the
100%
people have
agree.
made their money and the vultures have moved on, it's time for a reset. It's time to go
See,
back
he
underground
knows.
and
He
come up
knows,
with
Jack.
something new. The Kendrick Drake beef wasn't just
Yes.
a rap moment. It was a reminder. Culture changes when someone chooses to change it. When people stand up and decide the old rules don't apply anymore. Every era ends the same way, with a spark, a fracture, a moment no one saw coming. And maybe, just maybe, we're closer to that moment than we think.
Great fucking video.